were in Charlotte's Web when they said, "That's some pig." Well, check out this pig.
A North Carolina hunter successfully bagged a 500-pound boar with a single shot. Talk about bringing home the bacon. He did it. Here to talk about his impressive feat, we welcome Jet Webb. Jet, thanks for joining us this morning. By the way, that's the greatest name ever. I envy your name and your pig. I actually went hog hunting last weekend. I know how hard it is to drop one of these things, much less a 500-pound. You shot him with a 308, I think, not a huge round. Great shot. How did you do it?
Well, you know, one well-placed, ethical shot. Pretty much put him down. You know, I went hunting. It was like any other day. I had no idea it would turn into all of this.
I guess you had to drag it back to camp with a four-wheeler. I hear that you caught one a couple of years ago, and it's mounted on the wall in the hunting lodge. You decided to keep this one for meat. Why is that?
Well, you know, I decided not to mount this one. I didn't know it would turn into all of this. You know, I've killed some pretty good-sized pigs in the past. This one here was the biggest, and yeah, you know, I had the meat butchered up. I had it processed, and it is in the freezer. Me and my family will be eating it for a while.
So feral hogs like this are considered an invasive species, mostly in the Texas and the South. They do a ton of damage to the landscape. They kill dogs. I mean, was this hog being chased by a bunch of different hunters? I would think so.
Well, there were multiple hunters that knew the pig was in the area. We had run trail cameras. We pretty much had this particular pig on camera for several years. It had eluded hunters for quite some time. I was just fortunate enough to be the one that harvested it.
Yeah.
And yes, they do millions of dollars in damage each year nationwide.
8 feet long, 500 pounds. I mean, that thing is huge. When you're watching it on the game cameras and all your buddies too, do you have any idea that it was going to be that big?
You know, we knew it was a big pig. It's really hard to compare something in a picture and get an idea of how big it is until you get it on the ground. And I was just in awestruck when I walked up on this beast.
So how much bacon is this, would you say?
Well, we had it all turned into pretty much sausage. And it filled up 2 very large coolers to the top.
That's fantastic. Well, I hope you have a pork-filled year. It looks like you will. Jet Webb, great shot. Good man. Thanks for joining us this morning.